What if the secret to a longer, more vibrant life isn't found in an expensive prescription or a complex regimen, but in a quiet, 5-minute conversation with your own body each night? Tonight, we will explore a simple, profound ritual. Groundbreaking research suggests that practices like these, woven into the final moments of your day, can align your body with its natural state of healing, potentially adding not just years to your life, but life to your years, especially for those over 65. This is not about chasing youth or outrunning the clock. It's about rediscovering your body's innate wisdom. This is a 5-step protocol that costs nothing and takes less time than making a cup of tea, yet it has the power to initiate deep restoration at the most fundamental level. The third step we'll discuss is particularly transformative, a simple act that can recalibrate your biological age, and it is available to you this very evening. Consider William, a 72-year-old from Kansas. During a checkup, his doctor spoke of new research into the body's restorative cycles. Intrigued, William began this simple 5-minute nightly ritual. He wasn't expecting miracles, simply a moment of peace. Yet, 6 months later, his health markers had shifted so profoundly that his physician, initially baffled, reran the tests twice, convinced of an error. What William had discovered was not a magic trick, but a return to his body's natural rhythm. Step 1. The gratitude harvest. Each night, as you prepare for sleep, your mind is a fertile garden. You can either let the weeds of worry and resentment grow wild, or you can consciously plant seeds of gratitude that will blossom into longevity. Most of us miss this golden opportunity to tend to our inner landscape. Researchers at Harvard Medical School, in a landmark 12-year study of over 8,000 seniors, found a remarkable connection. Those who regularly cultivated a sense of gratitude lived, on average, 7 years longer. This isn't just about feeling good. The act of gratitude is a powerful biological signal. It quiets the body's alarm systems and initiates a cascade of healing. When you focus on what you're thankful for before sleep, your brain releases neurotransmitters that act as your body's own internal maintenance crew, repairing cellular damage, soothing inflammation, and fortifying your immune defenses as you rest. The science is as elegant as it is compelling. Gratitude actively lowers the production of cortisol, the pervasive stress hormone that acts like a rust on our cells, accelerating aging and elevating the risk of heart disease, stroke, and dementia. Even your telomeres, the protective caps at the ends of your DNA that shorten as you age, have been shown to lengthen with a consistent gratitude practice. Research from the University of California revealed that grateful individuals often have telomeres that are biologically younger by 5 to 10 years. Conversely, carrying negativity and stress to bed is like asking your body to run a marathon while it's supposed to be resting. Studies from Johns Hopkins Medical Center show that chronic stress can age you by 6 to 8 years and increase mortality risk by a staggering 37%. When you lie down with a mind full of problems, your body stays on high alert, preventing crucial repair. Your immune system is suppressed, blood pressure stays elevated, and inflammatory agents course through your system, silently wearing. Martha from Florida was initially skeptical when her daughter suggested a gratitude journal. But feeling worn down, she decided to try. Each night, she wrote down 3 small things she was grateful for. Within a month, her stress hormone levels had plummeted by 40%, and her blood pressure had normalized, all without any other changes to her lifestyle. Her doctor was astonished. The solution is a simple, beautiful ritual. Place a notebook by your bed. Before turning out the light, write down 3 specific things from your day for which you feel thankful. Be detailed. Instead of, "my family," write, "the warmth in my grandson's voice on the phone when he told me about his soccer game." Focus on moments, feelings, and connections. Spend 2 full minutes reflecting on each one, truly allowing the feeling of gratitude to settle in your body. Begin tonight. Your cells are waiting for this signal to begin their healing work. Step 2. The calming current. When was the last time you took a breath that felt like it reached the very soles of your feet? A breath that was a true, deep sigh of release? Most of us move through our days taking short, shallow sips of air, keeping our nervous systems in a low-grade state of anxiety. This starves our bodies of the oxygen and calm needed for deep repair. The Mayo Clinic published comprehensive research showing that seniors who practice deep breathing for just 2 minutes nightly have a 23% lower risk of heart disease and live an average of 4 years longer. This is because deep, intentional breathing is the master switch for your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode. It's the signal that tells your entire being, all is well. It is safe to heal. Shallow breathing does the opposite. It keeps the fight or flight signal active even during sleep. Your heart rate remains high, your blood pressure elevated, and your organs are deprived of the rich oxygen flow they need to function and regenerate. Research from Stanford University demonstrates that this state can increase inflammatory markers by up to 40%, dramatically accelerating cellular aging. The 4-7-8 breathing technique is a scientifically validated method for guiding your body back to its calm center. When you inhale for 4, hold for 7, and exhale for 8, you are speaking to your nervous system in its own language, telling it to stand down. Your heart rate slows, blood pressure drops, and your body begins to produce essential repair substances like growth hormone. James from Texas struggled with high blood pressure and a restless mind that sabotaged his sleep, leaving him drained each morning. He began practicing the 4-7-8 technique for 2 minutes before bed. After 3 weeks, his blood pressure had dropped 15 points. His sleep was deep and restorative, and his morning energy felt like a return to a younger self. The technique is simple. Sit comfortably on the edge of your bed. Exhale completely through your mouth with a gentle whoosh. Close your mouth and inhale quietly through your nose to a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7. Then, exhale completely through your mouth to a count of 8. Repeat this cycle 4 times. Focus only on the rhythm, letting it be the last conscious act before you surrender to rest. Your heart is asking for this moment of peace tonight. Step 3. The cellular sabbatical. This single step has the power to initiate a profound renewal at the DNA level, potentially adding more vibrant years to your life than any other single habit. Researchers at Johns Hopkins made a groundbreaking discovery related to cellular autophagy, your body's innate, brilliant process of cleaning out damaged cells to make way for new, healthy ones. You can activate this powerful, cellular sabbatical by doing one simple thing. Stop eating at least 3 hours before you go to sleep. This gives your digestive system a complete rest, allowing your body to divert its immense energy resources away from processing food and toward deep, systemic repair. Research suggests this practice alone can extend a healthy lifespan by up to 15 years. The science of autophagy is a revelation. When your body is not occupied with digestion, it begins a meticulous internal housekeeping process. Damaged proteins and cellular debris are disassembled and recycled into fresh, functional components. This renewal process peaks during your sleeping hours, but only if your digestive system is dormant. Harvard Medical School studies show that seniors who maintain this 3-hour pre-bed fasting window have biological markers of people 10 to 12 years younger. Your mitochondria, the tiny power plants within your cells, become more efficient and robust. Conversely, eating close to bedtime forces your body to work a second shift of digestion when it should be performing its most sacred repair work. Growth hormone production, vital for muscle and bone health, can plummet by up to 80%. Your blood sugar remains elevated, causing a slow, inflammatory burn in your blood vessels and organs, accelerating aging and dramatically increasing your risk for diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. Gloria from Michigan had been battling low energy and frequent infections for years. She learned about the power of the pre-bed fast and decided to make 7 p.m. her final mealtime before her 10 p.m. bedtime. 2 months later, specialized tests showed her cellular age markers had improved by an astonishing 12 years. Her energy soared, and her susceptibility to illness vanished. Implement this life-affirming practice tonight. Set a firm cutoff time for food. If you go to bed at 10 p.m., your kitchen is closed at 7 p.m. Drink only water or non-caloric herbal tea in this sacred window. This isn't about deprivation. It's about giving your body the precious gift of uninterrupted time to heal itself. Every night you honor this window is an investment in your long-term vitality. Step 4. The unwinding flow. Consider the stiffness you feel in the morning. That ache is not an inevitable part of aging. It's the physical manifestation of chronic inflammation, a silent fire that can shorten your life. You can begin to quench this fire with just 60 seconds of gentle, mindful stretching before bed. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention found that seniors who perform gentle nightly stretching have significantly lower levels of inflammatory markers and live an average of 3 to 5 years longer. The tension we accumulate throughout the day, in our neck, shoulders, and back, doesn't just cause discomfort. It triggers a systemic inflammatory response. Tight, contracted muscles release inflammatory substances called cytokines that circulate and damage your entire system. The Mayo Clinic has shown that chronic muscle tension can increase the risk of cardiovascular disease by 28% and cognitive decline by 35%. This is because tension restricts circulation, preventing oxygen and nutrients from reaching your cells and hindering the removal of toxins. The gentle stretches in this routine specifically target the areas where seniors hold the most life-impacting tension in the neck, shoulders, and back. When you stretch before bed, you're not just limbering up. You're opening up channels, reducing inflammation, improving circulation, and creating the optimal conditions for your body's nightly repair work. Richard from Arizona had accepted his severe morning neck and shoulder pain as his new normal. He began a simple, 60-second routine of neck rolls, shoulder shrugs, and gentle back stretches each night. Within 2 weeks, the morning stiffness had dissolved. The pain was gone, and his energy levels surged as his body was finally freed from the burden of fighting chronic inflammation. This stretching ritual is simple. Sit on the edge of your bed. Slowly roll your shoulders backward 5 times, then forward 5 times. Gently turn your head to the right, hold for 10 seconds, breathing into the stretch. Repeat on the left. Reach your arms overhead and lean gently to each side for 10 seconds. Finally, stand beside your bed, place your hands on your lower back, and gently arch for 10 seconds. Breathe deeply throughout. Never force a movement. Your joints are calling out for this release. Every night you answer that call, you push back against the tide of inflammation. Step 5. The sanctuary of sleep. Your immune system performs its most vital work while you sleep, but it requires a specific environment to do so, a sanctuary. Stanford University researchers discovered that seniors who optimize their sleep environment have immune systems that function with the vigor of someone 15 to 20 years younger, showing significantly lower rates of infection, cancer, and other serious diseases. 2 simple acts, dimming the lights and controlling room temperature, trigger powerful immune-boosting mechanisms. Evening light exposure, especially from screens and bright overheads, crushes your body's production of melatonin. Melatonin is not just a sleep hormone, it's one of your body's most potent antioxidants and immune modulators. Exposing yourself to bright light within 2 hours of bedtime can reduce melatonin production by up to 70%, leaving your immune system vulnerable. Your body's core temperature is also a key signal. A slight drop in temperature in a cool room tells your immune system that it's time to begin its intensive nightly patrol and repair mission. A bedroom that is too warm or too bright prevents you from reaching the deep, restorative stages of sleep where this immune regeneration occurs. White blood cell production falters, and your body's ability to defend against threats is compromised. Studies from Johns Hopkins show that seniors in suboptimal sleep environments suffer 3 times as many infections. The ideal temperature for this immune magic is a cool 68 degrees Fahrenheit, or 20 degrees Celsius. This allows your body to achieve the perfect state for deep sleep and maximum immune repair. Carol from Ohio had been plagued by frequent colds and a constant sense of fatigue. She transformed her bedroom into a sleep sanctuary. She installed blackout curtains, dimmed all lights 2 hours before bed, and set her thermostat to exactly 68 degrees Fahrenheit each night. Within a month, her recurring infections ceased. Her energy returned. In the 8 months since, she hasn't had a single cold. Create your immune-boosting sanctuary tonight. Eliminate all light with blackout curtains or an eye mask. Cover the small LED lights on electronics. 2 hours before bed, turn off overhead lights and use only dim, warm lamps. Set your thermostat to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Your immune system is depending on these conditions. Every night you create this sanctuary, you are actively strengthening your body's most precious defense system. This 5-minute nightly protocol is a profound act of self-care. It costs nothing but a little intention, yet it holds the power to add decades of healthy, vibrant life by honoring your body's incredible capacity for regeneration. The research is clear. Seniors who embrace these simple steps see remarkable improvements in their health and vitality. Your body already knows how to heal. Your only job is to create the right conditions. Which step will you begin with tonight? Share in the comments which part of this ritual resonates most deeply with you. If you are committed to embracing a more vibrant future, press the like button to help others find this path. Subscribe for more wisdom on living a long and healthy life, and share this with anyone you feel deserves to receive the gift of these extra, beautiful years.